Hello everyone. So I'm going to share with you guys the endurance program for today. As usual, the endurance program, all right. For part A, it's really more of developing the over distance work to maintain your aerobic pace. This time around, we're going between 7K to 9K, easy pace. Take your time, go and explore. All right. That's pretty much about it for the part A. Very straightforward. All right. Part B itself, and part C is really more of the um, strength training work. So for part B, if you look at it, what we are trying to really do is to develop your pulling and your pushing strength. All right, so we're going to stick to pull-ups and bar dips. All right, if let's say you're not able to perform bar dips, you can use a band to help you, or you can do assisted bar dips. And at the same time, we're also trying to develop the core strength with your hanging leg raises. The key thing for the hanging leg raises is really at the bottom of the hanging leg raise, maintain the hollow body position, meaning that your back is flat. Your lower back shouldn't have an arch. All right, so that's the key thing. Make sure they go through with proper range of motion. All right, as you can see, based on what we have shown here, is really not going to failure, but rather, keeping some in reserve. So we just want to practice good technique. All right. Rest as needed in between the sets itself. Now for part C itself, it's really more of your single leg strength. We are doing a lot of running. So the single leg strength actually help us to, single exercises actually help us to build strength in the legs, as well as develop the stability required when we are running. So when you're performing these movements itself, use a moderate load. Let's say if you haven't been doing this for a while, you're just joining onto the program, do it without any load. The key thing is to maintain the hip stability. Make sure that when you're performing this movement itself, you're not just, focusing on the lower leg, but also focus on keeping your body tensed, making sure that, the movement is crisp, okay? Your upper body, let's say if you're not focusing on keeping it tensed, you won't be able to maintain your stability that well, all right? So these are some of the things to look out for. If you have any questions, feel free to WhatsApp me.